In this Thought for the Week, we're thinking about mission and its future shape. Enjoy. Do you know, one of the most profound statements that I think I've heard in all of my experience as a minister is that statement where it says, there's nothing new under the sun. Because, you know, there's a truth in that, isn't there? There's just a re-emergence of those profound truths from the past that we recapture in the present and recognise as being valid for today. About a month ago, I was listening to the radio and a really interesting interview came on about the Manchester bombings. It was 4 faith leaders and they were talking about their experience of going out into the community and engaging with people as they begin to ask questions and make comments about their experiences. Do you know, the thing that really struck me most was what one Baptist minister said when he said this. When Princess Diana died, people came into the church looking for answers. When the Manchester bombing happened, people expected us to go out into the world and engage with them in the marketplace where they were. And so they were invited to the Oval concert and We Love Manchester, and given the opportunity to talk to the people about their questions, their comments, their reflections, and where God was in all of this. And that struck me as really quite significant, because too often what we've tended to do in church is say, we're here, come to us, and find out about faith. Well, that's not working anymore, because people aren't generally coming to us. They're expecting us to go to them. And probably a prime example of that recently has been the experience of those who have been doing what's been known as the turning, or here in Wales, the Mission to Wales, where they've gone out into the street and they've begun to ask what are pretty much basic questions about faith and about life and about people's experience of God. And what they're receiving is a real reception. They're having people pray on the street. They're having people make decisions to follow Christ. Now, why is that? Well, it's because we are going to the world around us and beginning to engage with people where they are. And it seems to me that that's what incarnation is all about. It's about meeting people where they are. The most effective mission is mission on people's doorsteps, is mission where people are meeting and gathering, where they're living their lives. Because that's what Jesus did after all, didn't he? He came down to earth. He didn't wait for us to go to heaven. And he wants us as his disciples to do the same, to be those who go into the world. The thing I found most interesting, I guess, about the turning, about Mission to Wales, is what they're not trying to do is to integrate people into established church. What they're trying to do is to take discipleship out of the church and into the coffee shop and into people's lives. And that seems to me to be a departure. That seems to me to be where we're at the moment. Because if discipleship doesn't work in the context of people's lives, then the real question is it discipleship at all? If you enjoyed this Thought for the Week, give us a thumbs up and like it. If you think it might be helpful, then share it with others. And if you'd like to follow us, we do videos like this all the time, then please press that follow button. I'd be interested in your thoughts. How do you see God at work at the moment? What do you think the differences are in terms of mission today compared to yesteryear? Put it in the comments below. Love to engage with you in conversation.